What's up, everybody? We are back for number 14 in our playlist on the One Piece cover stories. Who are we? What are we doing? That's Kev. I'm Corey. This is the Grand Line Gazette where we talk about One Piece damn near every damn day. We're breaking down the cover stories for you because we like, I don't know, lore drops.
Mm-hmm.
We got all kinds of lore drops, all kinds of flashback information. We got murals. We got new like I don't know what to call them, species.
Mm-hmm.
We got new species that just dropped. We got more celestial dragons. We got more ideas on who Emu could possibly be. We got all kinds of theories that we've been talking about recently, and they all come from some of these cover stories. We talk about Anel. We talk about Jinbei. We talk about I don't know who else we talk about. We talk
Yeah,
about
I mean,
full body.
we talk about football. I mean, we talk about
Ace.
Yamato every day
Yeah, we
or
talk
every
about
week.
Yamato every week with the chapter. We talked about Ace. We talked about all the cover stories. Just in case you guys want to get caught up, this cover story is about getting caught up. Um,
Mm-hmm.
this is from the Decks of the World, the 5 Million Man arc. Okay, Luffy just beat Doflamingo. He got his 5 million berry
Yep.
bounty. We're going to find out how people feel about it. If you're new to the show, Kev gets us started breaking
Yep.
down these cover stories. If we miss anything that could be important in the future, you guys let us know in the comments below.
Perfect. So, volume one, we see the news coup kind of just flying over the ocean. We see dozens of them. We also see a familiar friend here, the Kraken from Fishman Island. So, pretty interesting. I don't know if it's actually the same one, but very similar drawing style. So
I think
it
it
would it
is.
would yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it was.
I wonder what ship that
Uh,
is. I feel like we should know what ship that is.
Maybe.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
look at the Jolly Roger
Yeah,
too. I'm like, I don't
yeah,
know.
me too. Uh, then we head back to Windmill Village. We catch up with the Don. Everyone else, Shanks's baby here being held up.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
gotta
know
be
it's
him and Maiko's baby, like Makino's
it
baby. Like,
has to
there's
be.
no way it's not.
It has to be. In my opinion, there's no other way it
The
could
mayor's
work out for
still
us.
mad.
So, like you said, though, I mean, let's keep in mind. I mean, this is something these people specifically they've known Luffy since he was like 6 years old, and now he just defeated one of the seven strongest pirates on the seas. Like that is something not technically you should be proud of, but it is something to celebrate at least. It's like, oh wow, he really did that thing. It's
Not only him, check the head out on the bottom left. They also found out that Sabo's
oh
back.
yeah,
Hey, let's not forget
oh
about our boy Sabo.
that's right. I forgot. Dressrosa did show the Sabo again.
Yep.
We go to Frost Moon Village and we see everyone learning the
Is
three
that what
sword style technique,
Shumasiki, whatever it is. Yeah, Frost Moon? That's cool. But yeah, everybody wanted to be one eye like Zoro.
which pisses him off because it's three sword style is not doable, obviously, if you're not in an anime. But
Shimosuki, yeah.
Chimusuki, thank you.
Bam, carrot, onion, and fucking pepper. These are my
Yeah, I'm
boys
still
right here.
surprised. I'm
These
still
are my
surprised you
boys right
remembered
here.
those three
These are
names
my
off of.
boys right here.
That was crazy. So Syrup Village, yeah. I mean, it's it. Who's the girl? That's Usopp's girl,
That's
right?
Kaya. Yeah, she's
Yeah, Kaya.
her parents were in charge of the docks. She's basically the richest
Right,
person
right,
in the
right.
village, who now funds and runs the docks. And she gave the Strides their first official ship.
Going Mary, yeah.
But they want to be like, but they're
God
like God
Usopp.
Usopp. They're like, bro, they're
God
crying, bro. They
Usopp.
are bawling. They're like, we knew it. We knew he was one of them ones. Like we
Dude,
knew he was one of them
that it
ones.
and like it's not just Usopp, and then you're supposed to infer. It literally says God Usopp. Like that is crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine
We used to
the New
pray
York
for
Times
times
writing
like
home for
this.
that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, all of them in the village were probably like, Usopp's a liar, bro. He ain't do all that. They're like, I'm telling you, he did. I love that shit.
Volume 5, we catch up with the Barate staff. Lots of questions. And so we see a little sneak peek of Sanji's wanted paper. It says only alive, obviously, because we haven't gotten there, but in the story wise, but we know why he's only wanted alive.
But his
Um,
they were using his old wanted poster as like a reference point for the ship,
yeah.
and now it looks like his old wanted poster. I don't know what that guy's name. I think it was Duval. It looks like Duval. Um, nice.
Oh, yeah, from Saberi Archipelago. Yeah. I forget what village this is, but this is Nami's village,
Yeah, Orange Village or something.
Orange Village.
But yeah,
But
the big old
giant picture
picture
of
of
Nami.
Nami. She probably had that commission. She's like, I will only send money home if you guys get a giant picture of me and put it in the office. I want to see a picture too.
Hey, I know you guys were hungry, so what I did is I had the local artist. Uh,
Kokoyashi Village.
I had the local artist go ahead and work something up for you. I spent all the money on this portrait though, so no worries. You guys won't get money for food this week, but
He's like, my foster daughter, kinda not really, is not a whore.
oh my goodness.
I don't like this picture. It says it right there. How dare you use this problematic photo on her bounty poster? Oh, he's calling them peoples. He's
Yeah,
calling them people. He's calling the operator.
that's
He's like, y'all wrong for
crazy.
that. Yo,
He said there's better there's more family friendly photos out there of my daughter. That's crazy.
what you know about her? Huh? Click. Yeah, then we
Denise,
could.
there ain't no Denise up here.
So, oh, my bad. Wrong number.
Love it.
But hey,
Uh,
write this down though. But then yeah, we go to Crocus and Laboon.
so I mean, we saw Crocus here recently with Scopper Gaban in the last cover story, or I think a couple cover stories ago. Um, and they were catching up, so it's kind of interesting here. I wonder if we'll ever get like a zoom out of this photo where it's like he was sitting with Rocks this whole time, like Rocks is to the left of the photo or something like that.
Yeah, I
I
think that's
think
Buggy on the front page too. That looks like Buggy's hat.
oh, that would be pretty. That'd be
Well,
pretty
it's like
sweet.
we're also talking about Buggy making a cross guild. Um, what's crazy is that I think this is the first time Brooke had a bounty
Oh, is that right?
for the Straw Hats because they met him.
Right before the time skip, so that does make sense.
Yeah, he technically didn't do anything wrong or oppose the government on Thriller Bark. Then they got to Sabaody. He really didn't get seen by much. He got teleported away by Kuma and then came back to
No, he
Sabaody.
was a concert star. Remember, he's a superstar. He was a he was a,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
a
but
musician.
he was sent away for that, but he didn't like.
Oh, yeah.
That's why like I think the government didn't really want him like that because it's like, well, you're not
Hmm.
really you're affiliated with the Straws, but we don't have like wonder posters of you like rolling with them or footage of you like burning down like
Yeah, yeah.
crown or
Fair
flags
enough.
and stuff. And so this might be the first like bounty that he can be like, hey, Laboon, look, it's Brooke. Or I wonder if Crocus knows
Oh,
that.
that would be sweet. Yeah, I didn't even think about that connection. So yeah, that would be nice. I can't wait for that reunion. That's actually one of those.
Yeah, the Brooke Laboon reunion is something I'm very much looking forward to. So like the
Yeah,
idea of Crocus just being like, bro, you see, it's Brooke. But then it's
he's
like,
all
does
happy.
Crocus know Brooke? I think he does.
It, I don't think he didn't meet Brooke the
He
first
said
time.
there was a rookie named Roger, so he would not have known Crocus.
Yeah, and then that would be like that would be interesting. Like Crocus doesn't know why Laboon's so happy, but Laboon just happened to see. Well, I guess he's a skeleton now. Either never mind. I don't know. In
That's
my
true.
head, Laboon's happy about a skeleton being alive still.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
that's
canon.
my head. I like that kid. We go to Drum Island, Sakura Island, and then we see, or I guess this is right before the change, right? The new design for the soldiers' helmets. So I
Um,
think they're still in the middle of it of changing, or is yours say
no, no,
Sakura
no. So
Kingdom?
this is the new design because they have the chopper horns now. So
Mhm.
remember in the last cover story, he was out helping people in like the armies and stuff, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this is a
Mm.
good guy for helping people." And now it's like, yeah, he's the leader now. They're all down for him, and Chopper and Kureha, even like the rabbit were rabbits.
Mm. Right.
and then Vivi and the Duck.
Old Straw Hat members. Iceberg.
Yeah, like
Iceberg and the crew.
yeah, Iceberg and the whole Frankie crew. Like these are some
Water
Toad,
set.
Beard
Look at that.
Guy,
He's like, you
Mermaid.
finally did it. You finally turned all machine. You finally
Yeah,
did it.
they're like no. Yeah, look at oh I
No.
forget this guy's name, man. I like this guy too. The guy with the goggles.
Oh,
It
Iceberg
wasn't
will
like Gilly
run
or
in.
something. It was like something
Something like
Polly. His
that.
name was Polly.
Ollie,
Yeah, I like that guy.
bro, he's so shocked. Like, but everyone else is like happy for him. Like the psychos are like, oh yeah, awesome. It's like, dude,
Got a
that's
girl
no.
and her rabbit. Water 7 is such a solid arc. Look at all these
It is.
weirdos. Look at all these distinct looking weirdos. What a good
Yeah, I
arc.
mean, we also got like a bunch of lore from that too.
Yeah.
Like Frankie designing the ship for the future King of the Pirates, and
We,
then him doing it again.
we find out how the governments ran.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's a better point. Yeah, I'm over here talking about
Frankie.
ship design. You're like, and then the government is
We
actually
find
this.
out the ins and outs of the
It's like,
government.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I
Sabo's
guess that
back.
makes
This
sense.
is at their old hideout. Because
Baltigo. This is before Jesus Burgess takes it over and like
destroys
destroys it.
yeah, so Sabo's all happy that he can see Luffy again. He's like, yeah, and I was there for all that. Remember, you too, Koala.
Like but he's like coming back and like look how Dragon's so
Yeah, Dragon's
happy.
like, let me check
He
that out.
probably sees like Luffy and he's like kind of happy and he's like, "Where's Robin at? Is Robin in there?" It's like, "Yeah, Robin's in
Robin was
here."
part of her. Huh. No, he knows. He knows.
Oh, my
Well,
daughter and my son are on the same pirate
oh,
ship.
the future land, Baltimore, Vegapunk's old world. Look at all these Vegapunk inventions that look just like Vegapunk inventions.
Yes.
Also remixed by Frankie because you have the Thousand Sunny
Yeah,
and the
and then
horns. He
Battle
basically is
Frankie's
like,
here
yeah.
too. Yeah.
He's like, what are the things that my teammates always liked? Here, you guys can have all that stuff.
I mean, it probably is nice. But and now that we look back on this after Egghead, I mean, you see every bit of this image right here
Egghead.
in Egghead. It's crazy how obvious it was going to be to us eventually. We
And
go
look at
up
this
to
little dragon right here. I guarantee you this dragon's pink.
oh, dude, that would be crazy.
And it's made every piece of Vegapunk and Egghead. This is a
Yep.
Vegapunk-esque invention, bro. Then to where Chopper went, the Birdie Kingdom.
Where he almost got ate by the carnivores.
And then they turned out to be crazy botanists and just
Yep.
really good at healing people. Okay.
Cool.
A long-arm tribe at the Sabaody Archipelago. They're mad about Brooks still. Not even long-arm tribe, just these agents. They're like, that's free money. That's free money
Is that
walking
what it
away.
was? Yeah, I
these
guess
are
it
his
is. Look,
agents,
yeah. Ah, that does make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, God damn it, we're never going to get them back.
Do you remember this one? I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah. This is where Usopp went.
That's right. And yes, and then he got fat.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff. Right.
that's Heracles.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
With area. Wow, they're looking.
Yeah, Nami done fixed them all up. Yeah, they were all in
I mean,
robes
most
and
of these
shit.
look like.
They look
Hey,
like
most of
straight
these
up-
look like ex Sanji, like outfits.
Yeah, they kind of do. She be
Yeah,
dressing Sanji. But either way, this
That's why you got good drip
they
because
do
Nami
look like people
dresses
like Gonfall that won I think Saturn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know which girl say it is.
the bird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all right there. And like these guys now in the modern day with Nami's clothes, like there's going to be a return of them. Oh, that's a Lost Hat. There's gonna be a return of them.
I just noticed the same thing. I'm glad that we saw that like the same. I was like, yo, that's it. That's well, it's not. That's
This
great.
dude was wearing cologne and shit now. Like, bro, Nami, what the hell?
He
These,
took off his glasses and put them in the pocket. He's like, nah, I'm going out tonight.
but yeah, there will be a return to them. The Vegapunks are going there. That's the only safe place for them now. So we will be learning more just from their conversations. We will be able to
Yes.
piece some stuff from history from their conversations.
And
Uh,
it doesn't even have to be from them directly. I mean, we could keep going up in Elbath and eventually find a couple Sky Islands
yeah.
where they've been around for just as long. Who knows? So, but I do agree. I think with area might come back. Maybe it's even like train, like floating around,
I would
like
love
it's a
for
loop.
that to be like, yeah, like a lot of the Skypeans and Shandorians and stuff. Like, what do you mean? How do you think we got down? We came through Elbath.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the
So
ice
obvious.
bridge from like Alaska and Russia. It's like no, it was frozen and they walk. It's 20 miles.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
I mean, off topic with
that's
somebody
a day's
today
walk.
said they were like, bro, why do you care what Russia does? Like, not going to get too deep in the political part. He's like, why do you care what Russia does? They're so far away. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? They're like 30 miles off of Alaska.
It's like, oh, when it's frozen, they can roll tanks on that ice. Well, maybe not
Yes.
now because it's getting warm, but you know,
But, yeah. But yeah, I was like, dude, you forget that it attaches on the other side of that map.
yeah,
Like, it goes around.
yeah, it doesn't. It ain't a flat map, and like
Yeah.
you know, robots are getting made everywhere. You can just walk robots across. You have an instant problem.
It's
But
crazy.
moving on to instant problems, giant monkeys are instant problems. Like the giant monkeys that hang out with, you know, Draco Malfoy over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, what's his name?
Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula Mihawk, and how am I forgetting names? When I be smoking, I be forgetting all the kinds of names. What's old girl
I forget her name
Perona?
too. Perona.
Yeah. I like Perona too. I like that she came back in the story. I like how her powers were used in the modern day. You know what I mean? How they looked.
Mm-hmm.
It looked crazy. Mihawk, as always, we know you were supporting the Straw Hat. We see the Straw Hat. You know what I mean? You had plenty of chances to kill him at. You had plenty of chances to
At
kill him at
Marineford,
Marineford.
and he also literally then comes back and then trains his right hand man. You are rooting for the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Like,
And even Perona's like, you know, and I'm a Perona Zoro. I thought there was something going on there. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, they're both looking at Zoro's battle like, okay, cool, he's still alive. Would you look at that?
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, cool. I ain't impressed. Cool.
I'm an ex God Knight, so it's hard to impress me, but cool.
Yeah, and I was on Caesar's crew. Like, okay. So we go to the Kamabaka Kingdom.
Yep. And so, I mean, at this point, we do know that this is the future headquarters of the rebellion. But
Yeah.
as of right now, they're just chilling.
It says making preparations though for what? For the future. What else did they do there? I think something else happened there where they had a meeting at the Kamabaka Kingdom.
Remember, all four of them came together, and that's like all four of the captains from each quarter came together, and then that's when they went to Murray's Wall to help Cobra and Kuma get out. But then that's what.
So maybe that happened, and that's when Jesus Burgess saw that there was weak, and that's when he attacked. Because I always wondered, how could Jesus Burgess attack? But if all four of the captains, as well as the vice captains, are gone, and your head of staff, I think chief of staff, I think that's what Sabo's rank is.
Sabo?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you're like main guy, and they're all out. Yeah. Jesus Burgess is dog walking that camp. You know?
Yeah. And even it, like Sabo just whooped his ass at Dressrosa. That was without the Mira no Mi. Like, so if he ends up on the shore, unless Sabo is not there, which the reverie is coming up, so that's probably why they're all meeting together at the Kamabaka Queendom.
Ready for the invasion.
then they're all coming together to make a plan, I guess.
And Burgess
But that's
attacks their old base, and
exactly
so when
yeah
they get done with the invasion, they're like, "Oh damn, we got to go to this new base." Also,
yeah
Sabo, where have you been? This is our new base. Bam.
yeah. I think that's my headcanon. That's kind of how it rolls. But
That's perfect.
I could be wrong.
Shirahoshi, her brothers, the princes, were in a Fukudoshi, Ramaboshi, whatever y'all names is, and the kids, and they all got straw hats given to them by Jinbei. Thank you, Jinbei.
They all wear floaties too. Look, this guy's floating.
Yeah, like what's with that?
Bro, you're a fish man.
You
Just
just lazy,
just
huh?
swim.
Silver
Uh,
Rayleigh at his
oh,
ship coat. No, he's just gambling.
he's just gambling. I was about to say, no, he's just gambling.
He's like, hold on, I'm reading real quick.
I mean, good for him though. Who's this? Who's
Ruskaina.
Who is this though? I forget.
In the face of our beloved boss. That
Yeah,
could
these
be,
are the ones.
I think that's one of the girls from
Amazon Lily.
Amazon Lily. I think that's the blonde
Okay.
haired girl.
Okay. I was
Uh,
thinking because these three are they're on the island close to Amazon Lily.
yeah, I
And
think
then,
this is
yeah.
Amazon Lily girl because I think she
Cool.
was the first one Luffy ran into, so I think she's kind of like his handler. Because
Mm,
the queen can't, because that's unbecoming of a queen.
Sure.
I know you ain't gonna do nothing, so I trust you. Don't you touch him.
And I mean that's a good prequel to like in the very next one we do get Amazon Lily like all outright. So I think you're spot on that.
They also have the
Um,
same hoods, as you can see on the bottom of that one.
Very true. And like you said, I mean, even for Fishman Island, we don't deal specifically with Shirahoshi. We dealt with that one mermaid lady with the starfish guy. I forget their names. I'm bad
Kami.
names. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Kami and I don't remember his name either.
the girl that was being sold, Kami. Thank you. And so she's like what you're saying, like our handler for Fishman Island versus Shirahoshi.
Next, we got Aokiji's always gonna be cool. Aokiji's just a cool dude, and
He
this
is.
penguin, cool.
I mean, dude, the guy rides a bicycle across the water. Like that's crazy.
But it says Aokiji on a certain island. Is this the island? Look, that's a log cabin. Is this where he ran into Blackbeard?
Maybe. I saw the mountains and I immediately thought Elbath, but I do like. Is the penguin his homie, right?
Yeah, the
Or
penguin's
is the
his home.
penguin? Okay.
He
I was
just
like,
be
is he
chilling
on a
with the
snow
penguin.
island? Maybe.
Yeah, he
I
always
don't
just
know.
chills with that penguin. But maybe. Let's see.
On a certain island.
Blackbeard versus Aokiji. Let's see if I can find a picture real quick. These aren't log cabins, but they're all logs inside.
Interesting. What is the island name?
It doesn't have an island name. At least I don't
Oh.
see anything. But I'm looking at like where it had Sandwall Wolf was like frozen outside.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. Bam! 2 years ago, over a fleet admiral position, Rocky after that, on a certain island in the New World is where that happened, where he got drafted by the Blackbeard Pirates. Right here.
I like it.
On a certain
like it.
island. Bro, when I'm on it, I'm on it. Let's go.
Hey. Hey, keep that up because we're in the next one. We're about to see another certain ruined island.
Damn, a certain ruined island by the Red Hair Pirates. With cacti. Has this been something we've seen before?
So we see the whole crew. We don't see Shanks as of yet, but this is the full Red Hair Pirates, and they're just happy to see. I mean, they all kind of helped raise Luffy for a time. So, and I mean,
plus
shit,
like,
that's more Usopp got.
He's like
That's
God,
crazy.
Usopp, my kid. Okay, okay.
Oh,
I
that's
see
fair. I
you.
forgot.
I
I
see you.
forgot.
He's like, maybe I should have went home.
He said,
Or I guess
he said,
no. Like Yasop's the kind of guy to rationalize. He's like, maybe it's for the best I didn't run into him.
yeah, that's
I'm like,
crazy.
sure,
He
deadbeat.
said, maybe I'm a deadbeat dad for the best of reasons. That's awesome. Good for you.
Next one is a
And
wedding at a certain ruined island.
very interesting. So we see a cross in the background, which I've usually only seen with Kuma or Mihawk, but we just saw Mihawk. So I don't think it's Mihawk. Now, I don't think it's Kuma either. I think Kuma could be like being the, well, I guess he's at
Oh,
Marijuana at this
that's the
point.
last one.
That is the last one. But you guys tell us what stuck out to you guys in this cover story. I know it was nice catching up with a lot of these people that we didn't really get to see a lot of for quite some time. I mean, Shanks is very rarely in the story, so it's always nice to see him show up.
Yeah. And as far as like some of these cover stories, it's always a good reminder to just see the world. Be like, wow, this is a huge world. All these people have connections. It's kind of crazy. I got no idea whose wedding this is. Like, I'm like, Lola's? Because I know Lola got married. Like, Shifan got married to Beijing, but Lola ended up getting married. But I forgot to who.
Absalom.
Did
But
she?
Absalom died. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be
Damn.
wrong. I'm pretty sure. But go ahead.
But yeah, so
You
that's
can
that's
correct it.
just like whose wedding is this? It has to be a wedding big enough for the like red hair pirates to make an appearance at. But who have we seen that has been getting married? There's only one person that I think. You remember old dude from Dressrosa who is getting married to Baby Five? But he was like the king
Oh,
of the like Sai, I think his name is Sai,
okay.
the
Okay.
guy who do the kicks. He was like king of a region,
Interesting.
and now he's
Huh.
on the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. That's the only like political marriage I can think of that's happening, and that's a pull.
I mean, yeah, be on the lookout because we've noticed Oda loves to hide things in these
Plain
cover
sight.
stories.
Yeah,
I mean, we just rattled off a couple where it's like, oh, now this makes obvious sense. Where it's like, this was a precursor for Egghead. This was, telling us that they wanted Sanji alive. This is before Dressrosa. We find out they want Sanji alive from this cover story.
oh,
We
this
don't
is
find out
post
why.
Dressrosa, but yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. This is before
Tatooine.
Whole Cake Island.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you. And so it's like we don't know why, but Oda likes to hide things in this cover story. He's seeing if you pay attention.
yeah, and we have been. So pay attention to us. We'll be back with another cover story next Friday, same time, same place. We'll catch y'all later.
Peace.